Welcome back to Spooge MMA with your host Spooge, and in today's video we're going to be recapping UFC 300. If you didn't see it, it was fucking phenomenal, bro. One of the greatest cards from start to finish I've ever fucking seen. In the main event, PEREIRA knocked Jamal Hill out in the first round with the first left hook he threw. It was fucking sick. In the co-main event, Zhang Weili keeps her title, gets a decision win over Yan Xiaonan. And then the feature fight on the main card, Justin Gaethje gets knocked out by Max Holloway in round 5 with 1 second left to go in the 5th round. And man, was it a sick night of fights. And we're going to go more in detail with the other fights on the card, but first let's get the recapping started with the very first fight on the card, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. Deiveson and Cody Garbrandt start the first round quick, both feeling each other out to start. Garbrandt throws a nice wheel kick as Figueiredo throws a high kick that both land on each other, but no one really gets seriously hurt. There's a lack of action for 3 minutes until Garbrandt catches Figueiredo with a left hook. Figgy falls to the ground, trying to pull guard until they get back in range. Then Cody lands another left hand, but Figgy returns one of his own. Then Figueiredo tries to change levels, but doesn't get it. They end round 1. Cody, he gets the first round. Solid calf kicks early on. It was cracking Figueiredo with the left hook, and he had solid shots all throughout the round. So I gave Cody Garbrandt the first. Starter round 2, Figgy immediately takes the center of the octagon. Figueiredo level changes, leads to a takedown. Figueiredo takes it back, flattens Cody out, starts ground and pounding on Cody from top mount. Figueiredo then goes for an arm triangle, but Cody fights out of it. Then Cody tries to explode up to his feet, but he can't. Figueiredo still has him out, keeps him down on the ground. Then Cody tries to explode up again, but gives up his back again. Figueiredo gets the body triangle, then slips in the rear naked choke, and it's fucking done. I told you guys, bro. I told you Figueiredo be his submission. He had better ground game and grappling than Cody Garbrandt, and I said he wants to, give Cody Garbrandt his first submission loss of his KE, and that's exactly what he did. He gave Cody Garbrandt his first submission loss of his KE. So nice fucking job, Figueiredo. And when he took Cody Garbrandt down, Garbrandt just couldn't match it, couldn't get up, and when he tried to get up, exposed his back. Figueiredo takes the back, slips in the body triangle, gets the rear naked choke, gave Cody Garbrandt his first submission loss of his KE. So nice job, Figueiredo, bro. Next bout, Bobby Green versus Jim Miller. Before I get into the fight and the details, Jim Miller lost this fight because of Bruce Buffer. Let's be honest, dude. If Bruce Buffer would have introduced Jim Miller as Jim fucking Miller, hyped up Jim Miller probably would have knocked out Bobby Green in the first round, but Bruce Buffer doesn't, and I blame Bruce Buffer for the loss to Jim Miller, bro. How fucking dare you, Bruce Buffer? You fucking... Just one job. You couldn't do one fucking thing. Just curse once, dude. Are you kidding me? You fucking announcer piece of shit. I'm kidding. But, dude, come on, Bruce Buffer. You couldn't just, just act out of line just once and just give us, a cool moment for UFC 300. You piece of fucking trash. How fucking dare you? UFC 400 is not going to happen for another 8 years. So it's going to be really fucking annoying, bro. You couldn't give us this one moment of fucking gratitude. You fucking piece of trash, Bruce Buffer. I'm kidding. I'm just mad that he couldn't give Jim Miller what he really wanted for his final fight of his career. I know it hasn't came out if it is his final fight of his career, but it's come on, Bruce Buffer. You couldn't, give Jim Miller just one moment. Come on, bro. Jim Miller's probably never going to touch the belt or never touch the UFC belt, and this would have been, that type of moment. And Bruce Buffer, fuck you, you fucking piece of trash. You couldn't act out of line once, bro. I get you're on ESPN and shit, you can't cuss on ESPN, but it's come on, you fucking dude. You have so much leverage because you're just, a top announcer in the UFC and MMA. Everyone knows who you are. Come on, you fucking... Man, Jim Miller, dude, fuck. Green starts round 1, trash talking away. Miller then drops Bobby Green with a straight left hand, but Bobby, gets up, retreating, but he's still talking back to Jim Miller. Then Bobby lands on Miller, saying, he actually tells Jim Miller, I figured you out in the first round, and Bobby lands a left hand to follow it up. Bobby tries to go for a spinning wheel kick but misses. Bobby Green just looks so comfortable in there now after getting, hit with the left hook, getting back in the zone. He's definitely fucking, recovered. He's definitely recovered, and he's in the fucking zone looking a lot quicker than Jim Miller. Miller's face starts to get like really beaten, really fucking red. Then Miller lands a left hand that stuns Bobby again. Jim Miller tries to go forward, but Bobby cracks him as he does. And then Bobby ends round 1 throwing a nice knee up the middle. He did miss it, but dude, that was in my prediction video. I said watch the knees up the middle because that's how Dan Hooker defeated Jim Miller. But at the end of 1, I gave the first round to Bobby Green. I know Jim Miller did have 2 nice moments, stunning Bobby Green with the left hand, but I gave Bobby Green the first. The volume, landing a lot more punches and bunches, and he's looking really quicker, and he's in the fucking zone, bro. He's in the fucking zone, just beating this old dude's ass, bro. So nice job by Bobby Green to get the first round after the round 1. Miller throws an uppercut that misses. Bobby just egging Jim Miller to keep throwing, keep coming forward so Bobby can crack him with the counter striking, and Jim Miller does. Goes forward. Bobby lands a nice 1-2. Miller starts to bleed under his right eye. Green's feints are just giving Jim Miller, Jim Miller's just reacting to all the feints that Bobby Green is throwing. He's legit biting on everything. Bobby lands a right hand. Bobby's starting to take over the second round. Miller is a bloody mess, and they end round 2. Bobby, that second round was just him just taking over the fight. Miller just can't match the stand-up with Bobby Green. Can't match the stand-up affair, just getting his ass whooped, especially after the second round, bro. That second round was probably maybe a 10-8, but dude, just Bobby Green just whooping Jim Miller's ass, bro. So sick to see on TV, but dude, as a fighter, it's like Jim Miller, bro. You need to get back in this. You need to get back in the fight, bro. You need to land something significant to get back in there. And we go to round 3. Bobby Green up 2 going into round 3. Started round 3. Bobby Green snaps Jim Miller's head back twice with shots. Bobby's starting to put it on Jim Miller again, just like he did in the second round. But Miller lands a nice right hand that makes Bobby Green clinch up until they separate. Then Bobby Green drops Miller. Green jumps on top, ground and pounding away until round 3 ends. And at the end of 3, Bobby Green gets the decision win unanimously. Just like I predicted, bro. Just like Spooge predicted. I legit said Bobby Green to win via decision just by outstriking Jim Miller for 3 rounds. And that's exactly what happened, bro. Jesus, dude. What a nice prediction by me, bro. To start out the fucking day. Or start out UFC 3 at 300. Perfect. 2 for 2. Perfect predictions, bro. I'm fucking money, bro. I'm fucking money. Listen to me, bro. But still, it was a beautiful performance by Bobby Green. And Jim Miller, I'm just going to say it straightforward. Jim Miller lost because Bruce Buffer didn't give him the introduction like he wanted. So fuck Bruce Buffer. I'm sorry, Jim Miller, if this is your last bout. You are a fucking warrior. You are a soldier. And Bobby Green, perfect fucking fight. Great call out too of Paddy Pimblett. You know damn well Paddy Pimblett's not going to take that fight. He's not going to get fucking knocked out in Manchester in front of his own people, bro. So great call out, great performance by Bobby Green. And yeah, bro, nice fucking job by King fucking Green, G. Next fight, a water break fight. Jessica Andrade versus Marina Rodriguez. And start the first round, Rodriguez lands a right hand, and Andrade connects on a leg kick to follow it up. Rodriguez lands a nice combination. Rodriguez lands a front kick that Andrade catches. Then Marina falls to the ground. Andrade jumps on top. Andrade inside control, starts to ground and pound, and Andrade more ground and pound. Andrade starts looking for an arm triangle, but Rodriguez claps her hands together for a Darce choke from the bottom to get her out of danger. So Andrade not really in much danger, pops out really quickly, and she ends round 1 on top. And Rodriguez was really good on the feet until she got taken down. Andrade controlled her for the rest of the round when she got her down to the ground. So I gave Andrade the first round. Even though she was getting outstriken by Marina Rodriguez, I still gave Andrade the first round by getting the takedown, controlling her with side control, and ground and pounding away. So nice job by Andrade through round 1. Started round 2. Rodriguez landing from distance early round 2. Andrade throws a calf kick, but you can tell Andrade's having a hard time with the reach and height advantage of Rodriguez. Rodriguez continues to land in range. Marina making Andrade bleed from her nose. Andrade then lands a right hand that rocks Marina. Andrade goes in clinch, starts dirty boxing away, then wobbles Marina to close out round 2. They end round 2. Good ending for Andrade, but majority of round 2 was Marina controlling the range with her good stand-up. So I give Marina the second round, even though Andrade did finish pretty good with the dirty boxing that rocked Marina Rodriguez. Like, if you watched her get rocked, you can legit say she was out of there, bro. She was out on her feet, but still Marina got the second round by controlling the stand-up, majority of the second round, but she just had a bad ending, getting rocked, and probably was out on her feet, but still made it to the end of the horn and got back to her corner. Then we go to round 3, alright? So it's 1-1 going into 3. Start of the third. Rodriguez throws a spinning back fist, then follows it up with a right hand. Rodriguez lands a nice left hook. Andrade gets a takedown. Marina gets up with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. Immediately cracks Andrade with a right hand. Andrade calf kicks, catches Marina off balance, but gets up, and they trade to end round 3. Alright. Tough round to score, I would say, but Marina, good third round, landing early. She did get taken down, but Andrade couldn't really do anything with the takedown on the ground. Couldn't really land significant ground to pound to really rock Marina Rodriguez. And Marina Rodriguez did get up pretty quickly. So I gave the third round to Marina Rodriguez, but of course the judges give it to fucking Jessica Andrade, bro. And listen, dude, I picked Andrade to win in my prediction video, so I should be happy, but I'm actually not, because Marina Rodriguez, in my opinion, deserved to win that bout. And it's just Jessica Andrade, bro, I'm just tired of her being at the top of the fucking women's division, bro. Can we have some new blood, please? Like, come on, UFC, can we have some new fucking blood? Marina Rodriguez is actually a solid WMMA fighter that, you know, is actually pleasing to watch because she likes to stand up with her opponents. And of course the UFC just, you know, gives the decision to Jessica Andrade, and it's like, come on, the judges fucking suck, dude. The judges are absolutely trash. Like, what did Andrade do in that third round to really give the props, give the eyes of the fucking fight in her favor? Like, it really pissed me off. Marina Rodriguez was landing with whatever she wanted on the stand-up, and it was a sick performance by Marina Rodriguez. Did go through a tough round 2. Maybe there's no way they gave Andrade a 10-8 for that round 2. There's no fucking way, especially for the closeout. And the majority of that round was Marina Rodriguez just beating her up on the stand-up, and just really bad decision in my opinion. I believe Marina deserved the win, but still, solid performance by Marina Rodriguez. The odds didn't go in her favor, but still, she could bounce back from this, alright? She can bounce back, because Jessica Andrade is a fucking dyke man. Like, let's be honest, dude. She might be next bout, Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano. And oh my god, you know, before I get to round 1, just Jalen Turner fucking fumbled the bag. He fumbled 300K, bro. And we'll get into it, bro. We'll get into it how he did. You know, start of the first round, they trade kicks early to start. Then Jalen hurts Moicano with a body kick. Moicano then goes to clinch up, gets the takedown. He gets in half guard, starts hammer fisting away from top mount. Moicano in control so far. Turner finally escapes using the cage to help him get up, and they get back to the feet, get back in range. Then Turner lands a huge left hand that drops Moicano, and then he walks away thinking it's over, bro. He tries to go for a walk-off KO, but Herb Dean keeps the fight going, because Moicano, he did get dropped, but he did, you know, get up right away. And then, you know, they end round 1 in range, and it's just, man, bro. Turner, he got the first round, definitely. Moicano was out controlling him on the ground, but that left hand to drop Moicano just took all the momentum away from Moicano. And just, dude, Turner, bro, if he would have followed it up with ground to pound, or followed up with a couple more shots on the ground, he would have easily got the KO finish of Renato Moicano. But he walks away thinking it's over, dude. And, dude, he probably fucking hates Herb Dean to death, bro. Like, holy shit. But at the end of the first, I gave the first round to Jalen Turner just by dropping Moicano at the closing seconds of the first round. Start of the second round, Turner clips Moicano to start, then Moicano shoots and gets a takedown and drags Jalen Turner away from the cage. Moicano gets in mount, Moicano ground and pound. Jalen tries to go for the cage, but Moicano turns him the other way. Moicano mounts it up again, raining ground and pound shots away. Turner shielding up. The ref steps in and they end the fight. Renato Moicano wins via TKO. Great bounce back fucking performance, especially after getting dropped in that first round and getting clipped to start the second round. Went through adversity in this fight and he gets the TKO win. Nice job by Moicano too. Did have a great, phenomenal post-fight interview with Joe Rogan. Fucking sick. I'm here for it. But Jalen Turner, bro, you could just see the look on his face when Herb Dean stepped in. He just gave him the ultimate fucking stink eye, the ultimate death stare. You could tell Jalen Turner in that moment probably just wanted to attack Herb Dean, bro. But Herb Dean, being a veteran ref, he knew what happened when it came to Moicano, because Moicano, he does get clipped on the feet a lot. And, you know, like, shit, luckily for Moicano, like, Herb Dean didn't step in and stop the fight after the first round, because let's be honest, if it was like another ref, like a Chris Taglioni. I'm not shitting on Chris Taglioni or like her dog or whatever the fuck, Mark Smith, but I could see another ref just stepping in and, stopping the fight after the first knockdown in the first round. But still, bro, great fight. Back and forth. Moicano went through adversity, gets dropped in the first round, but comes back to get the TKO win in the second round. Nice fucking job. I did predict him to win via submission, but TKO. Nice job by Moicano, dude. I did not honestly think he was gonna do this type of shit to Jalen Turner. I thought he was going to look to take the back and look for submissions, but went for damage, bro. TKO Jalen Turner. Nice job, Renato Moicano, bro. Fucking sick performance, and I'm fucking happy, bro. Nice fucking job by Money Moicano. Next bout, Sodiq Yusuff versus Diego Lopez, and great fucking performance by Diego Lopez, alright? Start of the first round, they trade leg kicks back and forth. Then Lopez, out of nowhere, throws an uppercut that drops Sodiq Yusuff. Yusuff does get up and so far survives, but gets dropped again with another uppercut. Lopez jumps on top, ground and pounding away, and gets the TKO win. Nice job by Diego Lopez, bro. Just soaring through this featherweight division. And, dude, and I said in my prediction video, this was going to be Diego Lopez's hardest fight in his UFC career, but just goes through it with fucking blasting colors, bro. Just TKOs Sodiq in the first round. Great fucking win by Diego Lopez, bro. Just soaring through this featherweight division. I would like to see Diego Lopez fight Movsar Evloev again, get that loss back in his career, because it was a good fight, bro, and it was short notice. It was short notice for Diego Lopez, and he steps in and gave his Movsar Evloev probably one of his toughest fights of his UFC career. But Diego Lopez gets a win over Sodiq Yusuff. Great finish, and hopefully he matches up with Movsar Evloev again in the future, so he can get that. So you get that loss back, get it back in a win, get it back in blood, get it back in a TKO win, maybe KO win this time. But like, nice job by Diego Lopez. Great fucking win. Next bout, Holly Holm versus Kayla Harrison. First round starts. Holly Holm clinches away. Kayla throws her down. Holly ends up on top. Kayla gets up and reverses for top position. Kayla ground and pounding away. Kayla elbows from top mount. Kayla more ground and pound with elbows and punches, and they end round one. Kayla dominant round one. Weird Holly is not trying to let go on the feet. Weird that she kept clinching, but Kayla, I gave her the first round. Start of the second round, Holly throws a head kick that almost lands. Kayla gets a double leg attempt, transitions to a guillotine attempt, and then lets go of it. Kayla in clinch control right now until she hip tosses Holly down for a takedown, takes her back, slips to rear naked choke, and gets the submission win. Nice job by Kayla Harrison in her UFC debut to get a win over a WMMA legend in Holly Holm. And nice job by Kayla Harrison. Nice fucking job. I said she was going to win via TKO, but submission, that's basically second behind it. But nice fucking job by Kayla Harrison, and immediately calls for a title shot. Nice fucking job. Next bout, Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. And first round starts, Sterling starts to off landing a right hand on Kattar. Kattar retaliates with a jab, then a high kick that is blocked by Sterling. And 2 minutes in, Sterling shoots for a single leg, eventually gets the takedown. Sterling tries to go for the back, but Kattar stands up. Sterling trips him back down to the ground. Kattar eventually gets up again and escapes. Sterling lands a head kick, and Sterling ends round one, getting another takedown. And at the end of the first round, I gave to Sterling. Got 3 takedowns. He got control. Kattar nothing really to show for on the feet. So after the first round, I gave it to Sterling. Sterling up 1-0. Sterling starts round 2 off with another takedown. Doesn't do much with it. Crowd starts to boo. They finally separate with 2 minutes left in the second round. Sterling lands a nice combination on the feet. Then Kattar, not really not throwing back. Sterling then shoots and gets another takedown. Doesn't do much with it again, just laying in side control, and they end round 2. Sterling gets 2 takedowns in round 2, got control, landed on the feet too. Kattar's just not throwing back. Like, it's just a weird performance by Calvin Kattar. Like, Calvin Kattar used to be some ferocious fucking monster, dude. He used to be fucking crazy with the boxing, but now he's just not throwing for Sterling. It's just weird. So after the second round, I gave to Sterling. Sterling up 2-0. Kattar needs to do something crazy in the third round to shift momentum. Start of the third round, Sterling in clinch control has Kattar's back, but no action really, not much. No punches being thrown, just wrestling. Eventually Sterling picks Kattar up and slams him down for a takedown, then ends round 3 on top. And Sterling gets the third round, and he gets the decision win, 30-27. It's like, Kattar, like, what are you doing? Like, what? Why are you even in there? Like, Jesus Christ. And, Kattar, I believe Kattar, I believe Kattar was just hesitant to, use his knee, step back on his knee. I get you had, physical therapy and shit like that, but when you're in the octagon, lights and crowd and shit, cameras on you, and if his last bout in his UFC, he tore his ACL, and I just think he's just scared to tear it again. I don't think he wants to go through physical therapy again for like 12 months. Doesn't want to, want his leg to relearn how to walk and throw a knee, do leg kicks again. So I believe Kattar's mind was playing tricks with them in there. It was just a tough situation for Kattar. Hopefully he can come back to be what he used to be, and just a ferocious monster in the 145 weight class. Dark horse in that weight class. He used to be just a dark horse in that class, just knocking everyone out, then just doesn't perform in the top levels where he needs to perform. But Sterling, nice win for your featherweight debut, but it's not the type of win to, call for a title shot next. Maybe you can get another top opponent in featherweight weight class and maybe, get a win over them and jump to fight Ilia Topuria. But if he does fight Ilia Topuria, he's getting knocked out. Let's be honest. If Sterling fights Topuria, he's getting knocked the fuck out. Just like Sugar Sean did to him when they fought. Just knocked him out in the first round or second round. I don't really remember. But still, Sterling's going to get knocked out when he faces a good grappler and good striker. But still, nice win by Sterling. Get to get a nice win for your featherweight debut. Nice job, bro. Next bout, Jiri Prochazka versus Alexander Rakic. First round starts. Rakic calf kicks early on. Rakic 2 minutes in, still beating the legs of Prochazka. Rakic then lands a hard right hand, then lands another hard right hand on Jiri. They both engage and land on each other. Prochazka lands a big right hand that stuns Rakic. Prochazka throws a flying knee that misses, and they end round 1. Rakic was controlling majority of round 1 with the calf kicks, beating the legs of Jiri. Jiri did end well, rocking Rakic, but after the first round, I give it to Rakic. I believe he was controlling the pace with the leg kicks, and Jiri, he did have a good close to round 1, but so far, I gave the first round to Alexander Rakic. Start of the second round, Rakic lands a right hand and another on Jiri. Jiri just eating the shots. Prochazka then lands a head kick followed by a right. Rakic is rocked and goes down. Jiri jumps on top, ground and pounding away, and gets the TKO win. Nice job by Jiri Prochazka to get a TKO win over Alexander Rakic, bro. Jiri just ate Rakic's punches, wasn't worried about his power, just went forward, eventually catches Rakic and gets the win. Nice job by Jiri, and he calls out for whoever won in the main event between Alex Pereira and Jamal Hill. Of course, we know now it was Pereira. And Jiri versus Pereira again would be pretty cool to watch, bro. It would be pretty cool, but, if Jiri just tries to fight Pereira like he did Rakic, just try to go forward, eat the shots, you can't eat Pereira's power, bro. You can't just eat those shots, especially seeing what he did to Jamal Hill in the main event. You just can't eat they can't eat that type of power, bro. You just fucking can't. You need to be really fucking smart in there. Really, play defense with them in there rather than try to match him with the offense. Just you can't fight Pierre like that if you do fight him again, because you're going to get TKO'd again. But nice job by Jiri. Great performance. Gets back in the win column with a TKO dub. Next bout, the first fight on the main card. Bo Nickel versus Cody Brundage. And fucking Christ, dude. Like, before I get into it, like, Jiri Prochazka versus Alexander Rakic deserve to be on the main card. Fuck Bo Nickel and fuck Cody Brundage, of course, dude. Fuck them both, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Start of the first round, Brundage throws a flying knee, then Nickel retaliates with a left hook. Nickel eventually shoots and is in clinch. Nickel eventually gets the takedown, but Brundage gets up against the cage. Nickel not doing much. Tries for the rear naked choke, but doesn't get it. Nickel transitions to full mount, starts elbowing from top. Nickel then transitions to the back, and they end round 1 just like that. Nickel, he gets the round. Out-control Cody Brundage. Did try for a submission tap, and he ground and pounded on some occasions, but, like, dude, no fucking surprise he gets round 1. Like, Jesus Christ, Cody Brundage is fucking trash. Started round 2, Nickel lands a body kick to start. Brundage responds with a right hand, then a kick of his own. Bo shoots and gets a takedown in mount. Tries for an arm triangle, but releases. Starts ground and pounding away. Brundage tries to escape but gives his back up. Bo takes it, slips the body triangle, then the rear naked choke, and gets Brundage to tap, and he gets the nice submission win over Cody Brundage. Nice job by Bo Nickel. But dude, immediately after he submits him, starts giving himself the thumbs down and shit like that. Then he talks to Joe, saying he wasn't happy with his performance. Boo hoo, dude. Boo hoo hoo hoo. At least he didn't have a fucking Aljamain Sterling performance, bro. Imagine Sterling, after his performance of Cater, started booing himself and being hella sorry for him. It's like, dude, shut the fuck, calm down, man. At least you gotta finish. Like, Jesus Christ, Bo Nickel. Like, I know you're supposed to be some crazy, force in the UFC, crazy collegiate wrestler and shit like that. You're supposed to be finishing your fights, but at least you gotta finish, bro. At least you didn't get a decision like fucking win when it was just you just fucking wrestling Cody Brundage for 3 rounds and just getting like 13 minutes control time over him. At least you gotta finish, bro. Be fucking happy. Stop being hella like, oh, I want to show out. Like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have been on the main card. If you were to feature prelim, probably no one would have complaining, but it's just like shit, dude. Like, Yuri Prochazka versus Alexander Rakik on the first fight on the main card would have been fucking crazy, bro. But, we have Bo Nickel versus Cody fucking Brundage. And I was just mad, like, in my prediction video. I'm not mad at Bo Nickel for being on the main event. I'm just mad at Cody Brundage. Like, this dude doesn't deserve to be here. Like, are you kidding me? Like, shit, dude. But Bo Nickel, like, don't be sorry for yourself. Be happy. You gotta finish. At least you didn't have a Cater versus Sterling type of performance. Like, that fight was boring as shit. Like, Sterling should have been giving himself the thumbs down. But Bo Nickel, like, you gotta finish, bro. Stop being hella fucking weird. Fucking weirdo ginger motherfucker. Next bout, Charles Oliveira versus Arman Tsarukyan. First round starts. Tsarukyan throws a high kick as Oliveira goes low with a low kick that drops Arman to the mat. Oliveira jumps on, gets a tight guillotine on Arman. It looks really fucking tight. Arman's head went purple, but Arman somehow escapes, trapped in Oliveira's guard. Tsarukyan reverses. Oliveira tries to escape, but kicks Arman in the face. Illegal, and Arman gets a check by the doctor. I don't know if you saw, like, him getting checked by the doctor. It was just so weird, like, especially, like, these dudes from, like, Europe, who don't really speak, fluent English. These doctors are, like, retarded, bro. Like, they tried, like, to say, like, the weirdest things when, like, even though when they know these dudes are not fluent in English, they could fucking confuse them. But, like, the doctor was, like, pushing Arman Tsarukyan, like, side to side, like, if he was, like, rocked and shit. It's like, doctor, like, keep your hands to yourself, motherfucker, you fucking weirdo. But suddenly they get back to action. Tsarukyan wants the same position, gets back in top. Oliveira gets up and eventually gets back to his feet. Oliveira throws a knee to the body, then follows it up with an elbow, and they end round 1. Oliveira, he had to control early, submission attempt, ground and pound, and he had a good finish in round 1. I gave Oliveira the first round. Second round starts. Oliveira opens the second with a right hand. Tsarukyan throws a perfect axe kick that comes out of nowhere. Tsarukyan looks to change levels and gets the takedown and gets on top mount of Oliveira. Oliveira elbows from the bottom. Tsarukyan hard ground and pound shots. Tsarukyan landed elbows from top that actually cuts open Oliveira. Oliveira starts to bleed bad. Oliveira tries to go for a triangle, does get it, but the horn sounds. And at the end of round 2, I gave Arman the second round. Good axe kick, got the takedown. He elbowed Oliveira. That cut him really fucking bad. Good round, good bounce back round for Arman. I gave Arman Tsarukyan the second round. Going into round 3, it's 1-1. Start of the third, Oliveira lands a body kick. Tsarukyan responds with a high kick that's blocked, then shoots for a takedown and gets it. Tsarukyan takes it back. Oliveira escapes, tries for a Darce. It looks pretty tight, but Arman survives it. They end round 3. Arman, in my opinion, he got the third round. He got the takedown, the control. Oliveira did end well, going for the Darce choke, but Arman popped out pretty quick. It didn't look like Yan Zhao Noun. Like, remember when Yan Zhao Noun was in that choke when Zhang, and then, like, the horn sound, and, like, Zhang was all wobbled. Like, Arman Tsarukyan, he looked perfectly fine. He wasn't wobbled. He looked good, and I gave Arman Tsarukyan the third round, and he eventually gets the win. Nice job by Arman Tsarukyan. Good decision win over a former champ and Charles Dubron Oliveira. It was a great fight, and we wanted to see Tsarukyan tested with a great grappler and a great fighter in Charles Oliveira. And Tsarukyan right away calls for a title shot versus Islam Makhachev, but of course they announced Islam Makhachev will be facing Dustin Poirier in UFC 303 or something like that. But it is like, come on, bro, like, we need the rematch between Tsarukyan and Islam Makhachev. That fight will be fucking fantastic, and especially how Arman Tsarukyan has grown throughout his career, especially throughout that first the first fight between him and Islam. He definitely, became a lot more of a better fighter, and I believe when they do fight, he's gonna give Islam a lot of problems. But now he gets a nice win over a former champ, Oliveira. Nice job by Arman Tsarukyan. And hopefully he does soon get his title shot versus Islam Makhachev. But he's gonna have to wait after Islam submits Dustin Poirier. Next bout, Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. And man, was this one of the greatest fights I ever seen, bro. Great fight, great war between both fighters. And let's get into it, bro. First round starts. Big right hand misses from Gaethje. Holloway responds with a left hand. Gaethje responds to that with a calf kick that sits Max Holloway down. Max Holloway gets up though, then lands another left hand. Gaethje lands overhand right. Holloway retaliates with a left hook that rocks Gaethje. Max though staying composed. He knows it's a long fight ahead. Doesn't try to go forward. Then Max throws another 1-2. Justin goes forward right when Max throws a spinning kick that lands on Justin's nose, and they end round 1. Max, good start. Volume going to add up. Gaethje got rocked early. Then he broke his nose at the end of the first round. And dude, like, when you can't breathe from your nose, it fucking sucks, dude. And especially it being broken, it fucking double sucks. Like, holy shit, Justin Gaethje after the first round, fucking tough fucking sight for him. Nose busted, and he got rocked with what did he get rocked with? He got rocked with a left hook too. So tough sight for Gaethje after the first round. Start of the second round, you can already see Justin Gaethje's nose is really fucking broken. Max starting to pop Gaethje with strikes. Then he eye pokes Gaethje. Short pause, but they get back into the action. Justin lands a hard leg kick that stumbles Holloway. Holloway responds with a right hand, and they end round 2. And Max ends round 2 with a 1-2. They end round 2. Max, he gets round 2, just outstriking Gaethje. Gaethje having a hard time with his nose busted. Can't really breathe through it. Got eye poked twice in the second round too, and Max just beating him up on the feet. So I gave Max Holloway the second round 2. Going into round 3, Max is up 2-0. Start of the third, both exchange kicks to the body. Justin lands a right hand. Max responds with a left hook. Holloway then throws a right hand that stuns Gaethje, adds on with it with a 1-2. JC tries to respond but misses everything he throws. Justin throws a leg kick, but Max responds with another spinning kick. Max ends round 3, still whooping Gaethje's ass on the feet. Max gets the third round. Max is looking good, beating the piss out of Gaethje through 3 rounds, so he's up 3-0 going into the foe. Starter round foe, Max attacks the body. Start, Justin connects on a right hand, then whiffs on another when he tries to follow it up. Max lands in a right hand in retaliation, then another right hand on the nose of Justin. Gaethje jab pushes Max's head back. Gaethje right hand misses. Holloway lands an uppercut that drops Gaethje. Justin gets up and responds with a right hand that makes Max back up and readjust. End round 4. Justin did show a little more fight, but Max got the knockdown, landing that uppercut. So after foe, Max Holloway's up 4 rounds, and Justin Gaethje round 5 needs to do something significant. And we go to round 5. Start of round 5. Max lands another spinning kick to open, adds on with it with a left hand upstairs and a right hand to the body. Max throws a right hand that stuns Gaethje. Max backs Justin to the fence, lets go on a barrage of punches, but Gaethje takes it. Holloway lands another right hand. Gaethje misses with a big right upstairs. Max lands another body kick. Justin responds with a calf kick of his own. Then Max Holloway calls Justin to meet in the center of the octagon to close out round 5. 10 seconds left. They trade away. Crazy ending. Then Holloway right hand sleeps Gaethje with 1 second left. Holy fucking shit. And that right there is a BMF belt fucking champion, bro. Nice fucking win by Max Holloway, bro. Great fucking fight, bro. And that is legit why these dudes are in the cage for the baddest motherfucker belt, bro. Because that ending was a bad motherfucking ending, bro. That shit was sick, bro. Holy man, bro, that shit was fucking sick, dude. Like, calling to the center of the octagon, them trading away. Then Max, right hand, rocks Justin, falls face first to the canvas, sleeping, bro. Great fucking win, bro. Great win by Max Holloway. And you know Max Holloway, like, he's in the perfect fucking spot right now. I mean, if Islam wasn't fighting Dustin Poirier, later on this year, Max Holloway has a conversation for 155 belt, title chance. Or he can go for a title shot back at 145 versus PEREIRA. perfect spot for Max Holloway to be in. And what a fight between him and Justin Gaethje, bro. He probably, if it went to the decision, he probably would have beat Gaethje 50-45. Like, he was beating the dog shit out of Justin Gaethje for 5 rounds. Great ending to a great fight, and nice win by Max Holloway, bro. Great fucking win by Max. Next fight, Zhang Weili versus Yan Xiaonao. Start with the first. Sorry, just really fucking bored. Really fucking boring of a fight. I'm sorry, dude. It was really fucking boring. I mean, shit, dude. Start with the first round. Zhang stumbles Yan with a kick. They clinch up. Yan tries to rush in, but Zhang lands on the counter. Left hand. Yan gets the takedown. Yan decides to stand up though. Yan right hand drops Zhang. Zhang gets up though. Zhang spinning back fist barely misses on Yan. Zhang right hand, then gets a takedown, transitions to take the back, and gets a rear naked choke. It looks tight, but the buzzer sounds. Yan wobbled. At the end of the round 1, Zhang, she's getting clipped, but she's also clipping Yan. Ended round 1 good with a takedown, and she almost got the rear naked choke that, when the buzzer sound, wobbled Yan. Like, Yan was seeing black, bro. She was seeing the darkness. But, she eventually saw the light and came back, to life at the end of round 1. Then we go to round 2. Start of round 2. Zhang gets a takedown. Yan tries to get up, but Zhang keeps her down inside control. Yan gives her back up. Now Zhang has her flattened out, starting to ground a pound on Yan. Zhang gets an arm triangle, but Yan escapes, gets back to her feet to close out round 2. In round 2, Zhang dominant round 2, maybe a 10-8. Probably a 10-8, but Zhang, after round 2, I gave her the second round. Third round, Yan side kicks, puts Zhang to the ground. Zhang gets up, but Yan drops her again with a right hand. Zhang on her back, wanting Yan to jump on, but Herzog stands him up. Zhang lands a body kick. Zhang right hand. Yan responds with one of her own. Yan gets a takedown, then gets up. Zhang throws a kick, but Yan catches it, then sweeps her down for another takedown. End round 3. Yan got round 3, connecting early. That round dropped Zhang and got takedowns. Yan gets round 3, actually showing some fight. Then we go to round 4. Starter round 4. Yan lands a right, then lands another on the counter that dropped Zhang. Zhang gets up and looks to bring her down. Takes her down. Zhang has the bag. Zhang landing peppery shots in control. Zhang eventually flats Yan down again. Zhang ground a pound. They end round 4. Good bounce back round for Zhang. Gets the 4th by controlling her on the ground and peppering shots to add up on total striking. Yan, she needs to finish in round 5. Zhang is up, fucking 3-1 and fucking going into round 5. So yeah, start around 5. Zhang head kick to start round 5. Zhang closes in, takes Yan down. They get up. Zhang another head kick, then follows it with a takedown. Then basically lays on Yan for the rest of the 3 minutes left in round 5. Zhang gets round 5, and she gets her belt back. Nice win by Zhang. It's just, UFC 300, big event, and this was like a water break type of fight. I fed my dogs during this fight, which is kind of crazy. I still watched it, but I was feeding my dogs while I was watching the fight. And it was just like, man, shit, dude. Legit water break of a fight. Honestly, bro, it was just like, shit. It was a good fight. Yan did show some moments, but Zhang ultimately, gets the takedowns and out-controlled her. Exactly what I predicted, except I predicted Zhang to actually, get a submission win and finish Yan. But still, she almost did. In that first round, almost got the rear naked choke. And I believe in that third round, well, no, not third. 4th round, I believe she almost got the choke too. But good win by Zhang. Keeps her belt. Nice job by Zhang Weili. Alright. The main event of the evening. Alex Poatan PEREIRA versus Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill. Start of the first. They trade leg kicks to start out. PEREIRA lands a body kick. Hill returns with a short right hand. Hill then kicks the cup of PEREIRA. Herb tries to intervene, but PEREIRA, he waves him off. Then out of nowhere, PEREIRA throws a left hook that drops Hill. Then boom, it's over. Emote. If you saw that emote, it was pretty sick. At first, I would say, when I saw him do the emote, I was pretty mad. Because, I picked Hill to win. But I was pretty mad. I was like, come on, be respectful. But after, seeing it is actually kind of funny. It's actually kind of funny. And especially, press conference, Hill was, poking the bear. And he poked the bear, and he found out what happened. He gets KO'd with the left hook. And I said in my prediction video, bro, I said, if Jamal Hill can take the left hand and the power of PEREIRA, he was going to win this fight. And the first interaction, the first left hook he threw just sleeps him. It was fucking, it was like, holy shit. And plus, I don't know if you guys saw the finish, Poatan, perfect footwork too. He actually, when he landed that left hook, he actually stepped on Jamal Hill's foot. Perfect movement, probably added to the knockdown too as well. But great win by Poatan. And it also probably helped Alex too, with his head coach Glover Teixeira. He actually went 5 rounds with Hill. He actually could see what Hill can do and give Poatan some tips and tricks and shit like that. But Poatan doesn't need go to 5th round, actually KOs him in the first. Great win by Poatan, bro. It's just fucking sick, man. Great fucking job. And dude, like PEREIRA, he could fight Yuri again. Of course, that would be a crazy fight. And he could fight Magomed Ankalaev if he wants to, to fight some new blood and fight some new people. But it's just nice fucking win by PEREIRA to close out UFC 300. It was just a perfect, bro. Just fucking perfect. UFC 300 was sick. I kind of wish they had the curtain drop like they did at UFC 200, like the curtain drop, and then like the main event, like both fighters will be in there ready to fight. It would have been kind of cool, but still, UFC 300 was fucking sick, bro. Fucking sick, bro. Can't fucking wait for UFC 400. It's gonna be like 8 years from now. I did the math. It's gonna be 8 years. It's gonna be fucking sad. I'm gonna be like near 30 years old, bro. Be a fucking old head, G. But still, great night of fights. UFC 300 was a fucking sick from start to finish. I was really happy, bro. And man, bro, what a great night of fights. At the end of the night, I was 10 of 13 of picks. Nice jobs by yours truly. Great fucking day at the office on Saturday. And obviously this video is done on, I believe today is Thursday. And I do apologize for the late recap. Was scary, beginning of the week. I thought my dog was sick. We go to the thing. He's fine. I'm fucking back. Spooge is here. And let's fucking go. I knew I couldn't miss a recap video for UFC 300. I wouldn't fucking forgive myself. I would jump off the roof, alright, of my fucking crib. But still, great night of fights. UFC 300 was sick. I think it's time. Spooge Army. I salute the troops. Hoorah! I'll see you boys in the next one. Yes, sir.